Las Vegas, getting ready to put the car together, but I wanted to show you a new tool that I think every bodyman guy is going to love. It's going to save you time, a bunch of time, and makes things a little bit more convenient. So Jim Murphy Racing came up with this. Daniel Wilkinson and Jim Murphy came up with these, and they made these little standoffs that you're going to screw into the bottom of your main caps. And then they made this slide deal. This just goes right on your existing slide hammer. You don't have to make any changes. And then it's a quick coupler. So as soon as we get these on, we'll show you how quickly you can do it compared to the old way of screwing it in and screwing it out. You're good. All right, guys, so this is the old way that we used to pull main caps down. Get your slide hammer, screw it in there as fast as you can. Get in there far enough so you don't rip the threads out. Pop it down, spin the cap off without damaging it, and you're done. So now the new way will be, you have that standoff in there, and you have this tool already screwed on, and now we go. Done. I think it's worth the 140 bucks they're asking. All right, guys, we are rolling up for Q1 here at Vegas 4 Wides. See how things go. Blaine's driving the car at the moment. Everybody's happy. See if we can't just go A to B and make sure things are happy and try to turn the wick up on the next one. We are heading up here for Q2. Q1 went like we wanted it to. It's a planned shut off, just testing everything out. Let Jimmo get a feel for his tune-up in this car. So now we're going to lean on a little bit harder and see what we can do. Alright guys, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but we got our little standoffs on all the main caps except for number 1 because we don't pull number 1 in between rounds. But we got it on there, and I got my tool on, and tell you what guys, I used this yesterday in between the rounds and after, and it is so much faster and easier. It took me just a little bit to get used to it, and when I say a little bit, just a couple pulls just how to hold it. I think you'd find a big advantage to your program, at least saving time down there. And for 140 bucks, you really can't beat it. And then I think it's $40 another block for the standoffs. I'll have a link attached to the video, and I'll put up some stuff, or you can put it in the comments or whatever to get you guys in touch with their website where you can purchase them online. But really, they're pretty badass. I wouldn't use anything underneath here that I didn't like, and I liked it immediately, and it's saving me a ton of time. All right, guys, so I got Kaylin. Hi, Kaylin.
What's up?
She's helping me show you guys how the reverser works. So there's the reverser out of the car.
Yep.
And then she's going to spin it, and as you can see, the output shaft side is going that way, and then when you engage the reverser, it just goes the other way.
And we actually also have a neutral. So if the clutch were to weld and get locked up at the top end, there's a push air system on this that would engage this and allow the synchronizer to come all the way back out of play, and then disengage the input shaft from the rear end so that it can push the car.
So the motor's locked up and the rear end will still spin freely.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys some of the components of how that works. So here's the main gear in the middle of the reverser. And that would be where the input shaft out of the engine comes into the reverser there. That kind of goes that way. And then there's these ring gears inside that case, or not necessarily ring gear, not a ring gear, but these little gears. There's 3 of these in there. And then you have the ring gear. So that's that, and that's inside the case, and it kind of sits this way like that. And then all that stuff just spins when it's in drive. And then this piece, super heavy duty. There's all the gears. This is where the output shaft to the rear end goes. And this thing sits down over those gears, something like that. And this sits in there like this. So the ring gear is not engaged when it's in drive. And then when he puts the reverser in drive, there's those outer teeth, as you can see, and they lock. And then that spins the ring gear and puts it into reverse. And as soon as he pulls it out, it just pulls it off. That's it. It's pretty straightforward and simple. Pretty heavy duty for this stuff to take all of that horsepower. Not super heavy duty on the outside of the string gear with those teeth for putting it in reverse, but he doesn't even give it any gas. You just put it in gear and let off the clutch and away she goes. Anyways, hope that answers your guys' question on a reverser. Alright guys, so Calvin Roberts asked, do we run tire liners? And no, we run a traditional beadlock, outside and inside, twin beadlock setup on a weld wheel. Works really, really well. I know there's guys running the tire liners. I know that there's some Pro Mod guys running them, and I think some alcohol guys running them and stuff. They work really well. It's just we change tires so much. They're a lot more difficult to mount and balance from what I've been told. Don't take my word for it, but I know that with the rules and these slicks and stuff like that, I don't even know if we can run a liner or not, to be honest. I don't have the exact answer, but here we don't. We just run a traditional beadlock style. Alright guys, we are headed up for Q4. Sorry I don't have footage of Q3. My camera glitched out on Q3, but we ended up pulling the tires loose, getting out there a little aggressive. She pulled tires loose, so we got one more to see if we can get A to B and see how it goes. And then we got racing tomorrow. So anyways, wish us luck, and we'll get up here and just try to make a clean A to B pass. Alright everyone, so Michael Cora asked what kind of crankshaft thrust do we use? And it's the old Mopar number 3 thrust bearing. There's nothing different. These are a V bearing, so they're pretty soft, but that's all we use. That's what's controlling our thrust right there. We chew them up pretty quick, but that's all we're using. It's anything you can buy off the shelf for the most part. Alright guys, we are up here for E1, and everything's going well. Q4 we did really well, went at 375 at 327, put us number 5 on the qualifying list. Finally put it together. If we do that 3 times today, we should be in the final. So anyways, we'll see if this thing will film the run. I'm still having glitches with my phone, need a new one, but we'll see how it goes. This is our first quad. This is our 4-wide situation today. Let's see if we can get through this one and hit the next. All right, everybody, we are rolling up for E2. E1 went really well, and we got her done. Ran a 376 at like 321, and I have some great teammates. Anyways, we're rolling up, having a good time. We're actually having an awesome time this weekend. It's been a lot of fun working on the car again, and we'll go up here and see if we can't get it done one more time and go up to the final. All right, see you guys in a bit. Hey everyone, sorry I had a few camera glitches. I got most of it edited out in this video. I don't know why my phone was being so stupid. It kept freezing up, but I got most of it edited out and it got most of the coverage that I wanted to get. But anyways, I had a ton of fun in Vegas. It's the funnest I've had at the track in quite a while. I enjoy servicing the car. The team's doing well. I can't say enough. To answer some questions before they come, I don't know when I'm going to be out there again or if I'm going to be out there again. They need to hire a full-time bottom end guy, and I'm happy to go out and train him or whatever they need, or when they get in the pinch like they were that weekend, I'm happy to come out and help, but I can only do a few races this year, probably tops is 4 that I can sneak away. I'm way behind in my own shop. Should be done by now, and I'm still light years away. And the shop that I work at, we're pushing really hard, and I've got more responsibility down there than I was originally going to have, so I need to be at work a little bit more. But that being said, I had an outstandingly good time, and it's fun. I'm not going to give up racing altogether. I don't think I have it in me. Even at that level, I mean, I do have my own race car. I'm going to race that and stuff. But anyways, some other questions I'm not going to answer. I've already got some questions about Mike Clover. You guys, I'm really not going to say much to that. That's life. That's a working environment. There's not really politics. You have to understand that when you're out there on the road and when you're a team, you're like family. And sometimes family business is left to just that, the family. So not trying to be rude. I share almost everything with you guys, but it's really nobody but the team's business. Jimmo's a great guy. In just a few laps, he got real consistent. We ran a 75, 76, and when we got beat there in the second round with a 78, we just got beat. We had a little bit of trouble with the clutch. It lost some plate load, which cost us a little bit of ET, but that's racing, and that's not on the crew chief. I've seen a lot of comments on Clay's video and different ones, and you guys, Jimmo was co-crew chiefing this car in 2019 when I first started, and we went to 5 finals while he was co-crew chiefing. So it's not like we're going to be out there in left field or anything like that. I think that car's going to be right on track and hopefully knocking on the door for a win. They're due. They're very, very due. I hope I'm there when they get one, because I put a lot of time on that car and really want a Wally. But anyways, other than that, it was a really good weekend considering all the changes. I know I was talking about it in the video, and they call it quick lug. And these guys, Jim Murphy and Daniel Wilkinson, they came out with what I think is a really good product, and they asked me to kind of help them get it out there and see if anybody wants to use it. They're calling it a quick lug, and here's their little flyer, and I will have a link to their purchase website, and you guys can message me or do whatever you need to try to get a hold of one of these things. But it's pretty economical. The first kit is $138, and it comes with the polar adapter that you put on the end of your slide hammer, and it comes with 5 little stanchions that you plug into your main caps. And then if you want to get more stanchions or lugs, that's $40 for a set of 5 lugs. So for each block. So if you got 3 or 4 blocks, you're in this thing less than $300 or $400. And I know you can see in the video how much quicker it is. It is a lot quicker. You don't have to spin it back off. It'll also save threads. So I've put time certs in my main cap thread, where my main cap threads are at, more than once, because over time you just disintegrate them, because it is aluminum. You Loctite these things into place, and they're not going to take that abuse anymore. anyways, if you guys are interested, I'll in the description I'll have a link and some phone numbers, and I'll also see if I can edit a video to make that look kind of cool. But anyways, I wouldn't put anything underneath there that I didn't like or I didn't think was going to work or make it better, and it made me quicker underneath there right away. And I'm out of practice. I haven't been out there in a while. I was underneath there, and not all the same tools because there's been other people in and out. And, I was able to get within a couple laps, get to almost as fast as I was before. Not because I was going faster, because that was saving me time. Because this old body ain't quite what it used to be. I got to be underneath there consistently. But anyways, I appreciate everybody's support. Sorry I haven't been filming in a while. My head's been down. I've been working a lot and just didn't have a lot to say for a bit. I've got some videos coming up that on the stuff that I do at my other job, and we got some comp motors and some big 632 cubic inch bracket motors and stuff that we've built, and I've done videoed some of that. So it'll come around. I just feel like the best videos come out of me when I'm really in the mood to do it, and if I'm not really in the mood to do it, I don't think I do a good job. So I'm getting back in the mood to do it, so we'll get some stuff rolling your guys' way. Don't hesitate to send me questions, comments, whatever. I enjoy answering. That gives me stuff to talk about, and when you guys are asking questions, stuff that encourages me to want to do a video. So anyways, thanks for all your guys' support. Keep supporting Clay and the team, and hopefully I'll be out there a few more times this year having fun. Thanks.